Hello guys, 125 here, and today I'm going to do something different here. This is going to be a tactics video. Uh, how different tactics used in the Roblox game Blood and Iron, and today I'm going to do one particular map, the Steppe or Steppe or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, this is a rough setup that I made. These two, the eraser and the USB here, represents the two hills present on the map. This, uh, these, this posted paper represents the enemy base. That represents your base, and that one doesn't count. So, anyways, now on the Steppe is one of the most popular maps on Blood and Iron. One reason why is because of the cavalry, and this is represented uh, by these crossword letters. Our infantry are represented by the dominoes here. As for the enemies, they're represented by these red dots. The just enemies, nothing in particular, not cav, not infantry. So there are many ways that you can do this. One way is to have all of the cavalry move up in no particular formation and to cause havoc among the enemies that are inside the base, in the enemy base, while the infantry follows up on the cavalry assault. Now the main idea here is for the cav to break off the enemy from any enemy formations within the camp itself, so that basically typically when cavalry charges at you, you would okay, I'm going to put these two out. So if a cav comes at you, you wouldn't just stay still, you move, you jink, so to say. So yep, so that's usually what happens when a cav charges, and so the enemy infantry would break out, or hopefully break out from their defensive positions, and as this goes on, your infantry, our infantry, moves up to take positions, to take out the enemies that broke out of the camp. However, since it's gonna take some time before this happens, usually the cavalry would sustain some casualties. So when the cav had enough, they would break out. So I would suggest for the cav to break off and let the infantry mop up what is left. Now what you see here, right? So the idea here is for the infantry to surround them. Now the enemy forces which are left from the cavalry assault have nowhere to go, and since they were broken up by the cav attack, they should be easy pickings. Those that do manage to get out, the remaining cav go after them. So yeah, this is the basic idea. Now, but what? Okay. Okay, so then the next scenario is it's still offensive. What if the enemy formation did not break? Perhaps the sappers built formidable defenses. Well, as a cav comes, okay, the main target, okay, priority 1 target would be the enemy sappers. Take them out, and they cannot build any more fortifications. So the idea is still the same, to try and break them up. But if the troops here are well disciplined, they are well trained, by that means they are terrific shots, then just fall back, let the infant, and then so they would have so right now the cats roll from main attack force into scouts. They would have to relay enemy positions and enemy strength back to the incoming infantry. Now, what next? Well, there are many ways. One is for the infantry to try and assault the front, which is not recommended. The steppe has almost little to no cover, and have the cav try to find an opening. Or you can simply fall back to a defensive position and let the enemy come to you. Once this happens, right? So imagine that the infantry here are inside the camp. So what you should do now is that for the cavalry to go hide somewhere in the map. I'll tell you why in a moment later. Now, as time goes on, blah 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 blah, those who has the least patience would come out of their camp, which is hopefully the enemy. Now, granted, not everyone are idiots, so there's still AFKers. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave 2 red dots there. So they would advance, and it doesn't take an idiot to know what is happening. So as the enemy are engaging our infantry, the remaining cav comes around and attacks. There is little cover between, actually there's no cover at all between our base and these 2 hills here. So all of this is open area. It's going to be a slaughter. Now, once all of these are moved out, those that are remaining at the base should be easy pickings. Now, but what if all the cav were eliminated? Well, okay. This is much speculation here. So I would say if all the cav are eliminated, then I would suggest for our infantry, infantry, to stay at the base and wait for the eventual attack of the enemy. This goes for both if you're playing as France or as Russia. Now, like I stated before, there is little in means of cover between the hills and the camp. Even if the infantry decides to use the hills as sniping positions, it's such a great distance that most weapons are ineffective. Even rifles have a hard time hitting targets, so if you really want to get results, you have to go in close to your enemy. well, not too close. And so it's gonna be a slow fix, and usually in my experience, this will result in a tie. But a tie is better than a loss. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, this is just one of few of several scenarios and tactics that you can employ on this map. So yeah, hope this was I hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time when either I play a normal let's play or do something similar like this. So see you then.